Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my first time filming in my little office room. As you can see, I have my bookshelf set up and I have a mini one behind me. Oh wait, no, not that way. A mini one behind me where my plant is. I don't think she's thriving. I think I'm gonna have to move her, but she's kind of cute right there. You know what I mean? For today's video, I wanted to film a free ebook haul. I did end up planning this video, I believe on Friday. I might be doing a part 2 to this video because there were so many free books that I downloaded in the past couple of months. First, I found a website and I went through the whole list of romances and genres and like downloaded ones that I found interesting. So there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit, let me tell you that. So there definitely will be a part 2 if you guys enjoyed this video. So like I said, I planned this video on Friday. So as of Friday, October 28th, these books are still free. I will go ahead and update the description box if things change, but I don't think so. So I think if you find any of these books, novellas interesting, I will link them and name them down below in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check them out. I don't know if I'll link all of them, but I'll try because I have 30 recommendations for you guys. So, but I'll write down the names or you can screenshot or whatever you want to do. So starting off, I have like bulletin points for these books because I can't really remember like why I downloaded them, but I remember the 30 that I planned out for this video. So I did little bulletin points about these books, and so that way I don't have to read the whole synopsis. You guys can go ahead and do that on your own, and that way you guys can see whether you guys want to download it or not. First book that I want to talk about is Forever Lies by Jill Ramsower. This is a dark mafia romance, and the hero and the heroine get stuck in an elevator, very alpha male, 276 pages. So novella length, almost a full length novel. It just looks so good. I can tell you that. Look at that cover. It looks dark. It looks hot. I'm ready. Definitely still free. Next book that I hauled was Loved You Once by Claudia Burgoa. I'm guessing that's how you say it. It is a rom-com. It's a late husband's brother romance, second chance, billionaire hero, and the hero is also a doctor. This book is also 286 pages. Not a full-length book, but still up there. Next book, Alpha's Moon by Renee Rose. This one is a shifter romance, has fake dating, and is 254 pages. So still on the lower side. Most of these are on the lower side because they're either prequel novellas in general, and so on and so forth, but they all sound interesting. So if you want to read a novella to hook you to that specific author if they are new to you, or you can check out their writing before you actually commit to reading one of their full-length books, I think it's a great idea. And yeah, anyways, moving on. I also downloaded Heart of the Mountain by Frankie Love. This is a single mom virgin hero, takes place in a wilderness in a cabin. I love me some wilderness and a cabin. Then the heroine is running from something and the hero is hiding something. So there's a little bit of suspense there. It is 53 pages, so it is a novella. Some of the covers on these are atrocious, but I like being able to download books with ugly covers onto my Kindle because nobody gonna see those, you know, and I like to have the pretty books on my shelves. Then I have a couple of novellas from Aleatha Romig. So I ended up looking this author up because I think she's gonna be at a Polycon. Yes, I think she's gonna be at a Polycon. So I wanted to go ahead and check out some of her books, and she had a lot of her books for free, or at least the first book of a series and so on. So first one, White Ribbon by Aleatha Romig. It is a prequel book to the Sin series. It is romantic suspense, and the main characters get caught in a snowstorm, and this one is 58 pages. Next, I have Fate's Demand by Aleatha Romig. This is a dark romance and it's 80 pages. I have no idea what this one is about. The synopsis didn't really give me that much because I read the synopsis of all of these books that I'm recommending to you guys and wrote down bulletin points that I thought might be interesting to you guys, and maybe the points that interested me into it. But all I know of this one, or at least all I wrote down, was that it was a dark romance and that it was 80 pages. So you guys do your little research if that one, the cover looks good. Then I have Secrets by Aleatha Romig. This is book 1 out of 3 of the same couple. You guys know I'm not really into those, but I did read the Wolf Hotel series by K.A. Tucker, so I'm more lenient to be reading them. We'll see. This is an alpha anti-hero, kingpin of Chicago, and it's a promised heroine. This one is 312 pages, so this one is a full-length novel, and it's free, and it sounds so good. Kingpin of Chicago, that's where you had me. Then I have Danger's First Kiss by Aleatha Romig as well. I didn't put the author on this one, I don't know why, but I believe I'm 99% positive it's by the same author. This is a prequel to Dangerous Web trilogy. It is a modern day Cinderella story, and it's 73 pages. You had me at modern day Cinderella story. Then I have A Secret One by Aleatha Romig. It is a prequel to another one, which is like the title of another one of her books. It is a best friend's brother-in-law, and it's Woke Up Next to the Hero, No Memory. So this one, I think it's where the hero and the heroine wake up with no memory, like right next to each other. I don't know if they wake up married though. I can't remember, but it is a best friend's brother-in-law, so it should be interesting. I also did not write how many pages this one was because I forgot, I guess, apparently. I'm guessing it's less than 100 pages because it is a prequel. Next, I have Betrayal by Aleatha Romig. This one has BDSM elements. It is an alpha hero, a strong heroine. It is a contemporary romance, and it is the first book in the Infidelity series. This book doesn't have cheating in it. It is 234 pages. Next, I have Consequences by Aleatha Romig. This one is a suspense thriller romance. It is Captor Captive as well. You had me at Captor Captive. It is at 573 pages. Is it 573 pages? There must be a typo. No typo. This is a long one. Then I have Passion and Venom by S. Williams. I actually have heard a lot of good things about this book. It is quite short. Oh my god, my fucking chair just low-key scared. Child, I have my office chair, and then I have like blankets and shit piled on top of it, and I looked over and out of the corner of my eye I was like, who the fuck is sitting in my fucking office chair? I just scared myself. Anyways, yes, so I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I think it's a couple of books, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I heard it's really good. I've never read anything by S. Williams, which I'm pretty sure is Shonora Williams. It is a dark mafia romance. It is also Captor Captive, and it's 188 pages. So it should be a quick, fun read. I honestly need to get into my dark romance era again, especially mafia. I haven't read a dark mafia romance in a minute. Then I have The Call of Fire by Sloane Calder. This is an enemies to lovers, supernatural mafia princess, bodyguard hero, and it's 350 pages. I think this one, now that I'm remembering it, is that the hero infiltrates this kingdom and he's trying to get revenge, and he's gonna use the heroine to get his revenge, but he ends up like falling in love with her. Then I have Leap to Love by Johana Gavez, an author with the same name as me. Let's go. It is an international sports romance. It's also an FF romance, which when I downloaded it, I did not know that. But then when I reread the synopsis, I was like, oh, okay. I'm here for it. It is 67 pages and is a second chance romance. Then I have An Inheritance of Curses by D.J. Holmes. This is an urban fantasy romance. It has fae, werewolves, witches, and vampires. Everything I love. It is, I believe, reverse harem. I'm saying I think it's reverse harem because I put reverse harem question mark in my notes. So while I was reading the synopsis, it gave very much reverse harem because it kept saying they as in multiple people. And so I think that's what it is. And it is 435 pages. Next book that I have on here is Master of the Hunt by Lisa Blackwood. Let me just read you the synopsis, the little quote thing that they have, because that's what I wrote down because I think it just gave what it needed to give. In a land of 3 warring kingdoms, a centaur huntsman and a warrior priestess might be the only hope for peace. If the two enemies don't kill each other first, they might even find love. And it is 149 pages. It sounds good. It sounds really good. Then I have Bound to the Dark Elf by Lisa Kumar. This is a contemporary fantasy romance. This is about a banished, tortured dark elf who finds salvation in a mortal woman. Third book in a series though. This one was a little weird to me, that why is the third book free but not the first one? You know what I mean? But I'm guessing that you can read it as a standalone, and it is 438 pages. Then I have Lionheart Tiger by Vaughn. This one, now that I'm reading the title, makes so much sense, but it's also like kind of cringe. Lionheart heart, tiger, like, you know, like lion, like heart. Is that how people do it? Heart, whatever. Heart Tiger by Vaughn. This is an amnesia romance, a tiger shifter hero, a lion shifter heroine, fated mates, and it is 266 pages. Next, I have Alpha Heist by Kate Rudolph. This is an enemies to lovers shifter romance. It is a book 1 and then a 3-book series about the same couple. It is a heist romance as well. They got a little plotting. They trying to steal something. It is 159 pages. Then I have Fated Mate by Jessica Aspen. This is a paranormal werewolf romance. Has some betrayal elements in it, and it is 133 pages. Then I have Piece of Poseidon by Sotia Lazu. Fated Mates romance, mythology romance, and it is 135 pages. I have Unacceptable Risk by Kaj Harper. This is a werewolf shifter romance. It is also an MM romance, which I'm super happy about, and it is a forbidden romance as well, and it is 346 pages. I can't remember why it's forbidden. I think this is a world where werewolves run this world, but they have strict rules where they can't be in a same-sex relationship / marriage, so I think that's why it's forbidden. Then I have Deliciously Mated by P. Jameson. It is fated mates. They are cat shifters, and it is 243 pages. Next up, I have Defender by Jody Wallace. This is an apocalypse romance. It is a sci-fi romance. It is the enemies to lovers. The hero is an archangel. I was sold when I read that. There is a human heroine, and they are trying to save Earth. It is 242 pages. Next up, I have Mating Urge by Michelle Howard. This is a sci-fi romance. It's also a shifter romance. It is 167 pages. Rescued and Ruined by V.T. Bonds. This is a dark, action-packed Omega-verse romance. Rescued by a blue alien, and it is 193 pages. I know this one's Omega-verse, but I'm not quite sure if it's reverse harem. I think it's only just a 2-person couple. Last 4, here we go. We have Dead Reckoning by Gwen McNamee. This is a mafia romance, I believe. I put a question mark, so I'm not sure. It is also romantic suspense. The hero is the enforcer, or he is like the killer of this mafia or organization type thing. It is 250 pages. Then I have The Hunted by Christy Anderson. This is the first book in a interconnected series. I think there's 3 total. This might have primal kink, and this also might be a reverse harem. I put question marks on both of those, so I'm not sure. The synopsis wasn't really giving that much away, so we're just gonna have to read it and see. Then I have Exploding by Tuesday Embers. This is a modern day dark mafia romance take on Romeo and Juliet. I was sold right then and there. This is 296 pages. Last book that I have on this list is Island by S.E. Rose. This is a single mom, former spy hero, and it is 350 pages. I was sold on the spy. I mean, he's a former spy, so I don't know how much spy activities will be in this book, but it's also single mom, and you know, I'd be loving that. So that is the last book in this free ebook haul that I hauled. Now listen, with these books, the covers might be ugly, they're really short, they're really honestly like intros to the author or intros to a series, and I love those because I get to feel out the author's writing and to see whether I will like the series, and it's free. And if you ended up not liking it, you could always delete it from your Kindle. It's not like you always have to keep it on there. You can totally delete it or just DNF it if you're not vibing with it, which is what I will be doing. That's why I am so pro downloading free ebooks, because I think it's just so much fun. I also know that Ava Reads Romance, Avery here on BookTube, she has a video. I've heard her say that she has a video where she teaches people how to find free ebooks, so I will link that down below in the description box as well, because I feel like that would be helpful for you guys who also love finding free ebooks. And yeah, go ahead and check that out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want a part 2, like this video. What's a book that you guys found the most interesting on this list? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you don't want to comment that, then go ahead and leave me a heart emoji, because clearly I couldn't make one with my hands. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.